there's a car that we here at the Engine Base have that we don't talk about a lot. And it's a dang shame too, because it's a convertible! This is Pablo Escobarth. He is a 2017 red Fiat Abarth, and literally probably the most fun car I've ever driven in my entire life. So the reason why we got Pablo is it's actually our company car. It's a drop top for a reason. We get out of the back and shoot video and photography that way. Check this out. Look at this! Look at this bad boy! And you know what the best thing about this car is? It's turbocharged. Look at that little guy. The most impressive thing about this car though is the sound. It's a 1.4 liter engine, but it sounds, I hate to say this, and I'm gonna say it nationally, it sounds better than my Camaro. It may even sound better than the V8 Mustang. I gotta show you. Ready for this? It sounds amazing! So the fun thing about this car is it's actually my very first standard vehicle, meaning it is a manual, and honestly I'm glad I got the manual because it would not be anywhere near as fun to drive if it wasn't. If you ever wonder what it's like to drive the Fiat Abarth, think of a street legal go-kart. That's pretty much exactly how it feels to drive the car. It's really zippy, it's lightweight, it is pretty quick for what it is, and the turbo, I mean, of course, it's turbocharged, so it really helps. I don't know if people really care. The MSRP on this thing is about $19,000, but we got lucky and found one for about $14,000 out the door. So I think we got a pretty slamming good deal on for this car, and I freaking love this thing. We gotta talk about the handling on this thing. This thing is 100% stock. Not only does it sound good, it handles like you would not believe, okay? It's a little tiny car, right? But it also has some of the, I don't know if it's the best, but some stupid good suspension work. We could take this thing up in the canyons, no problem. This thing, he can roll around corners 40, 50 miles an hour, no issue. Stock. Which doesn't sound super impressive, but coming from somebody who has an American muscle car, for you purists of V6, I've always had issues with body roll when it was stock. This thing, I don't have any body roll issues in. This thing could handle. It's kind of insane. So the plans that we do have for the Fiat in the future, it's not, we're still kind of on the fence on whether this is going to be, I'm going to take everything back. At the end of the day, this is a workhorse. So we still need it to be functional for what we do here at the Engine Base, which is record video. So for sure, we're doing a backseat delete because we just need room to stand. Whether we're going to jerry rig some sort of rail bar, something back there, I don't know. Just to harness people who are standing back there, I don't know. But that's going to be a kind of fun project to figure out. Personally, as crazy as this sounds, I would love to put a little clinch kit on this car. The little flares are so tiny, I think they're adorable. And also, truck, this is not 2 lanes. You were supposed to take a right. Anyway, for sure it's getting a wrap. We're gonna have a cool Engine Base wrap on it. I'm really stoked about that. I don't know who we're going with or what we're doing yet, but it's definitely getting a wrap. And I am just gonna YOLO Swag Bitch Nation up in here because I have to make a right-hand turn. So hopefully we don't die. What else are we doing with it? We're trying to figure out exhaust. So the one thing that kind of sucks about this car is that it's a Fiat Abarth and it's super popular in the UK. So all of the parts for this car we have to source from the UK. There are not a lot of parts out here in the US that we can get to put on this thing. I do know that we do have somebody in Long Beach who can help source the parts for us, but essentially us trying to build the car outside of American aftermarket, we have to source everything from the UK, which kind of sucks, but we'll figure it out. This Abarth is not the base model Abarth, but it's not the top of the line Abarth. It's got like, it's in the middle here. So we got a nice leather steering wheel, because I'm sure this isn't real leather. Excuse me. The seats all have red stitching in them. They look like cute little race seats. They're super adorable. I love them so much. I will say the stereo is banging in this thing. Like, probably one of the nice stock stereo systems I've ever heard in a car. And I freaking love it because personally in my family, we all love our audio systems. My dad has spent quite a bit of money on audio systems for his cars. So music is important to me on any car that I purchase. Let me think. Oh, and the cool thing that we're gonna do with this car is that Fiats look deceptively small. They are small, don't get me wrong, but they're actually pretty roomy on the inside. Like, I hate to say this, me and Daniel are not small people, but both of us fit in here pretty comfortably. So we're gonna actually road trip this all the way out to SEMA, which is in Las Vegas at the convention center. So we're gonna see how this bad boy holds up, and I can't wait for that vlog. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you have any ideas on wrap designs or anything, we'd love to hear them. Also, give Pablo Escobarth a follow on Instagram because it's new and we are gonna build this thing. I just don't know when. So, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you later. See you at SEMA.